Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing this look that I have on, and I would just like to say it's a greige look. So it's all gray lavender tones. It's very cool, and I feel like it's not something that I would normally wear because I like my warm tones, but I really like the way it turned out. I feel like it's different, it's very fall, it's edgy. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, stick around. Alright guys, so I've already applied my Smashbox primer water all over my face, and today I'm going to be using my Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer because my skin is a little bit dehydrated, if you get what I'm saying, and my pores tend to be a little bit larger around my cheeks and my nose, and so I am just going to be strategic, and rather than seeing those big old pores on the sides of my face, I am going to prime them. So I'm essentially just filling them. Today for my eyes, I'm going to be using this paint pot by MAC, and this is in the shade Laying Low, and I really love this color because I think it's perfect for medium to tan skin and deeper complexions. And you guys can apply your paint pots with your fingers. I'm just using a brush today because mine's a little bit on the drier side. And this is just a BH Cosmetics brush. Okay guys, so I'm going to set this primer, and I'm going to use the Smashbox matte palette, their new one, and I'm taking this shade here with a 224 by MAC, and I'm just going to dust that right over the paint pot, and that's going to set that primer. Easy. So this look that we're doing today, I'm thinking of like a grayish, purpley, cool tone look. I know it's a little weird for me, right? And I am going to be using the purpley cool tone palette, or side of this palette, right here, guys. So the first shade that I'm going to take is, let's do this light gray shade. I'm using Grounding. And I'm taking a MAC 221, and the reason why I'm taking this 221 is because it is so small that it's really going to help carve that crease out. It's very pointed, and it's not going to apply this color all over my lid. So I really want a controlled application. The next color I'm going to take is called Jolt, and it is, so I turned the palette upside down because it has a humongous mirror, and I don't want to blind you guys, but it's this color here. So it's a darker gray, and I'm going to use the same brush and do the same thing. So I'm just outlining that, and all I'm doing is intensifying that crease. So it's better to start off with the lighter shades and then work your way up, because one, it helps with blending, so it's going to make sure that you have a really soft blended result, and it also is easier to build the color than to really blend it out and make sure that it's the intensity that you want. So I just say start light and build your way up. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Ditch, which is this grayish purpley shade, and I'm going to use the MAC 224, and I'm going to take that into the crease and then just blend that crease out. So now I'm just adding a little bit of that purpley gray shade to just kind of add a little bit of dimension to that lid, so it's not just like this harsh gray line. Okay, so for my liner, I'm going to be using this Bobbi Brown Steel Ink gel liner, and I'm going to be using a MAC 210, and this is just a really pretty grayish blue liner. It's mostly gray. So I'm going to do my liner and then come right back to you guys. Alright guys, so I did my liner and I chose to do a wing. I'm going to go back in with the 221, and I'm going to take Ditch, which is that plummy gray shade, and I'm just going to intensify the crease a little bit more. I'm going to take a clean 221 brush, and I'm going to use this vanilla shade. That's the name of it, actually, Vanilla. And I'm going to clean up right under my brow. And then I'm also going to take this and then just pat it under or on the crease, just to brighten up the lid a little. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Seamless Foundation Stick in the shade Golden Tan. I ran out of amber, And I guess this is looking okay. The last time I tried to wear this, oh Lord, it was so light still. I'm gonna blend it out with their foundation stick, which when I did my review on this foundation, I think I said that you didn't need the brush. And again, if you have a brush that's working for you, because I'll alternate between this one and the Sephora fan brush, the Pro Fan brush, I love that one. Then you don't really need this, but I have to say I really like it and I find myself going for it a lot. I had heard mixed reviews on the brush, but I really like it. Alright guys, so I applied my mascara and today I'm using the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara. It's alright, just gives me natural lashes. I like more of like a full lash, but it'll do. For my concealer, I'm going to be using my NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. And we're going to blend this out. I'm going to use that same foundation brush just to blend this out. And then also I'm just kind of going to drag it so that from the outer corner. So this way it makes everything look really sharp. For my bronzer today, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever 30M. It's a 30, not the 20. Bronzer, and the reason is because I feel like my foundation is still too light for the rest of my body. So I'm going to add some of that color back to my face. Today I'm going to be using this Sephora Pro brush. It's part of the Hakuhodo collection, and this is just their angled one. So this is what I'm going to use to apply my bronzer today. For my blush, I'm going to be using this Marc Jacobs Flesh and Fantasy blush, and I'm going to be using a MAC 137 brush. We're just going to keep the cheeks very soft and simple. We don't really want to add anything that's going to take away from this like Greige look that we have going on, or that I have going on. Okay, so I'm gonna do some liner on the bottom. I'm gonna be using this MAC pencil in the shade Lilac-y. It's just a really pretty purpley gray shade. And I'm going to take that and just run it on the lower lash line. And I don't have to be precise with this because we're gonna smoke it out a little bit. Okay, so this is what that liner looks like. It's just, again, a really pretty soft gray lavender shade. And I'm gonna take Jolt, Ditch, and Grounded, which are the three colors I've used on the lid, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna start off with the lighter shade, and I'm just going to use a pencil brush just to start smoking that lower lash line out. Now I'm going in with the second lighter shade. So remember, it's best to start with your lighter shade and work your way up. And now the darkest shade. And now I'm gonna just apply mascara to the lower lash line. Okay guys, so I'm gonna be lining my lips with MAC's Stone Pencil, and then I'm gonna be applying Smashbox Chill Zone.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share the love. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.